Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to your daily reading. So we're going to be looking at the energies of the day for you, what's going on for you at this time, what the day could be about, or we could be picking up on a situation that's been ongoing that you could use some guidance with, or we could talk about something that hasn't happened yet. So it may not resonate for you when you hear these messages, but it will start to make sense the closer you get to the events, all right? All right, so Pisces, let's see what we got going on. So today, as you know, we're going through my tarot collection, and today we're using the, is it 1JJ Swiss tarot cards? Is that how you say that? I don't know, but there you go. And I actually put this deck together as part of a Mind, Body, Spirit subscription I had years and years ago. It was a really, really cool subscription. I got lots of stuff. Lots and lots of valuable information. Like I made 2 giant book binders out of it. Tarot decks, crystals. It was a really good investment for me. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Now, Pisces, I decided to tweak the spread again because I felt I wanted to do that. All right, so let me know how you like this one. For Pisces placements, at the time you find this video, what do they need to know? Okay. So we're going to have the overall energy of the day. We're going to have the main events, developments over here. Over here, we're going to have your challenge or challenges. Over here, we're going to have your opportunities. Opportunities for today. And over here, we'll have the advice. Okay. And we'll get you some oracle energy for the day for Pisces. What do they need to know for their highest good for Pisces today? Pisces. Okay. And thank you all for taking the time to like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Special thanks to my members. Hi to new members. Welcome. It really makes a huge difference. Okay, we went past 35,000 subscribers, guys. How amazing is that? That is absolutely giddy-inducing. Okay, giddiness-inducing. Oh, speaking of, we have community at the bottom of the deck. So your close people, your tribe, as they say, your friends, your family, people you work with, your work family, okay, your neighbors, your neighborhood, people who share your beliefs, values, like-minded people, okay, could be highlighted at this time. Wow, happy family with community. There's definitely some sort of event, a gathering in the community, or this could be the family coming together for some sort of event. And we also have the thinking man, 46, adding up to a 10. So this could be people coming together to celebrate an ending, a completion, right? Something is communicated, made known, made official. Now this could be someone's leaving due, someone's announcement of retirement, or they got a promotion, or they changed jobs, okay, and they're being celebrated as they wrap up one cycle to start a new cycle in their life, and this could be you. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy could be significant. For those of you, there's good news coming in terms of a move. So if it's loan, mortgage, getting the house you wanted, that could be what's coming in here. This could be an official person talking to you today, a lawyer, a representative of corporation, a bank, okay, a broker, an advisor of some sort, and they're showing you the way, what to do, what to say, where to go, and whatever you're trying to achieve will be successful. This could also be telling you to seek expert advice because it's going to make things a lot easier for you. And for others, if you've already been doing this, okay, this is that official communication, that something has been successful for you, okay? If it's job, if it's home related, could also be some sort of peacemaking, some sort of coming together, moving in together. Meeting someone through your friends and family could also be happening at this time, and that could be someone very significant for you, whether it's in terms of your love life or to help you further your goals or your career or your business, okay? All right, so let's see. Underlying energy of the day. We have the 6 of Swords And the Six of Swords is an energy of, again, peace, tranquility, transition after a really challenging time. Whether it's because we choose to move away from something or we just let something end. It's the end of chaos, the end of turmoil, the end of doubt, fear, uncertainty that may have caused turbulence, conflict, arguments. Okay, definitely seeing peacemaking energy here. And the overall energy of the day, we have the High Priestess. So again, communication, revelation, truth being spoken, news. Okay, I also feel like you're accepted, your application is accepted, your bid is accepted, your request is accepted, approved, especially if it's anything to do with travel, transition, okay, whether it's from a home to another, a job to another, some sort of status to another, okay. There's definitely a crossing the finish line type of energy, okay, in a very happy way, positive way. There's a celebration here. Okay, so let's look at the main events for you today. Here we go. We've got Five of Swords and Justice. So a ruling, a decision, official communication, okay, settlement, severance, something being awarded, granted to you, something being ordered to be given to you or given back to you, some sort of legal win here. Libra energy could be significant, but whatever this is, this decision, and again, for some of you, this is your decision. You're getting some new information, or you're getting confirmation you were waiting for, or you're getting the proof you were waiting for, maybe from community or friends, family. Okay, and remember, community doesn't have to just be people you know. It could be online community, online forums, right, where they're giving you advice, they're giving you information that is valuable to you. It helps you make the right decision here, or it helps you present some sort of evidence that secures you a victory, okay? But this is the end of turmoil, chaos, conflict, definitely seeing legal win, okay? Having victory over something or someone that was trying to hurt you, that was trying to take you down, that was trying to take from you with this energy. Further, there is the main events have to do with making peace with someone, whether it's a family member or you're welcome back into the family, you're welcoming someone else back into the family, some sort of person you have history with, okay, or children with, or assets with, however that resonates for you. Further, there's a breakthrough energy here where you have been, this is like overcoming imposter syndrome today, being celebrated, some sort of win for you, being celebrated, acknowledged. You may get a shout out, you may get like a public acknowledgement or a public thank you with this energy. And it just helps you put to rest some sort of inner turmoil. Maybe you haven't been very kind to yourself in how you speak to yourself, right? Maybe you've been feeling like you're overwhelmed and you're not doing a good enough job, and you've been unkind with how you speak to yourself, right? Whatever this is here, people are coming together to celebrate you, to thank you, to acknowledge you, and it helps you say, like, balance out your thinking, right? So it's okay to have high standards and to, challenge ourselves and push ourselves, but balancing your thinking and how you communicate with yourself and how you show love, respect, and appreciation to yourself, so that you don't go down the rabbit hole of you're not good enough, you'll never make it, you're an imposter, you don't belong here. The stinking thinking that they say. And so this is like the proof is, no, I did do this. I did achieve this, right? Changing how you view yourself, your own capabilities, some sort of deep transformation and personal win over negative thinking or negative patterns that you have with yourself. This could also be going to therapy for some of you today, whether it's personal, family therapy, couples therapy. It's really going to show you the way forward. It's really going to help you put an issue to rest. Okay, negotiation could be happening, mediation could be happening here. And again, for some of you, it might be worth looking into getting a representative, okay, for that process, because that's really going to help you. Paperwork is coming in, things for you to review and sign. Maybe you are getting a second opinion if it's a legal matter or a medical matter. You're getting a legal counsel, medical advice, business advice. You're asking someone here to review something for you. Getting a second opinion comes up here. Okay, being welcomed into a new community with this energy, whether it's, again, new neighborhood, new work team, new club, a new family for some of you. Is really nice energy. Let's look at what your challenge may be today. We have the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. So your challenge is being closed off and sticking to an old way of thinking that no longer applies. Okay? Your challenge is being resistant to change in light of new information. And it's not difficult to do. We don't realize we're doing it half the time, right? Where we just stick to our beliefs, we stick to what we know, even when it's proven that maybe it's not quite accurate, flat out wrong, or it just doesn't apply anymore. Okay? So your challenge here, be mindful of holding on to an old version of yourself, an old belief about yourself. For some of you, your challenge is you may not want to spend some money to get the expert advice. You might not want to pay the fee. You may not want to pay the ticket. You may not want to pay for someone's services, for someone's expertise. That's going to be your challenge, okay? Can you achieve this on your own? For some of you, absolutely. For others of you, it's going to be a struggle. I'm not going to lie. This kind of expert advice, professional advice, even if you speak to someone who just has the experience, they're not officially qualified, but they have that experience. You see what I'm saying? That is really what's going to help you have this breakthrough, because this is information that you may have, but you're not aware that you have it, okay? Or you're thinking about it in a different way. You're not calling it what it is, or you just don't know what the High Priestess is, or you're not sure, okay? Hence the inner conflict about, well, I don't know what decision to make. I'm not sure. There's a lot of unknowns here. Get some professional advice or get some expert advice. You may have to pay someone, or just show them some sort of gratitude in the form of a little gift, or if it's not actually paying for someone's services, but that would be worth the investment, okay? So your challenge is being closed off, holding the purse strings too tightly, holding on to an old belief, even when you're being shown that it's false or it just no longer applies to you. Holding on to an old way of doing things, okay? Being resistant to change, being closed off to receiving help, okay? For some of you, that's going to be your challenge today. So ask for help or receive help, okay? That's something you're going to be struggling with. But the help is there. All you have to do is ask, okay? Virgo energy, Gemini energy could be significant here. But that's going to be your challenge. Don't be too closed off. Don't be closed-minded, for lack of a better phrase. Don't be too tight with the purse strings, okay? Because when it comes to answers, information, guidance, that is an investment worth making today, okay? Whether you're actually paying someone's service fee or for their services or for their expertise, or you're giving someone a small gift in exchange for them sharing their experience with you, right? It's worth the investment. All right. Yeah, I just see this energy of something that was free or accessible to everyone has only gotten you so far. Okay? You may have to make a decision today if something you've been trialing, testing in your trial period with, if you want to make that permanent. And maybe you feel like you don't have enough information, ask for that information. Tell them you need more time, or tell them you'd like to see more of what this thing can do for you before you decide, okay? But again, don't stick to what you're looking at. Four of Pentacles. Ask for more information, expand, ask for more time, okay? All right. When it comes to the opportunity you have today, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay, people cards here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So when it comes to your opportunity, this is all about taking leadership, put your money where your mouth is, investing, taking leadership, taking charge, and making an investment when you realize that, okay, this is something that's going to go the distance, Six of Swords. This is something that's going to align with my long-term goals, help me reach my long-term goals, okay? Your opportunity here is speaking to Again, this could be an advisor, this could be a professional, this could be someone who does what you want to be doing and they can share their experience with you. Investing in your long-term goals and seeing results, okay, is going to be your opportunity. For others of you, meeting someone or having a meeting with someone today is your opportunity. So whether it's about, you know what, put yourself out there, ask them out, tell them how you feel, tell them what you're thinking, tell them what your intentions are, pitch your idea, pitch your business, okay, King of Wands here. Start your business, invest in your business. It's going to really pay off for you. That's your opportunity. Definitely seeing a decision made in your favor, and there's going to be money coming to you. You may have to sign something for it. So whether it's, I acknowledge this, I accept this, I take ownership of this, or I agree to these terms, that's going to be your opportunity, okay? And it could be work contract, it could be anything involving the legal system, or it's like, I acknowledge this decision, or I've received this and that and the other, taking like a little inventory list, or something like that. Okay. I also feel like you're going to be put in a position through friends, family, through your community somehow, through community events, at some sort of public event, okay, you're going to have the opportunity of speaking to a very influential person, okay? And that is the time to communicate. Don't be shy. Remember, don't be shy. Don't hide away. Don't be overly critical of yourself. You can't say that. You can't ask that, you know, or you're not important to talk. You're not important enough to talk to this person. Okay? Talk to the person. Take advantage. Go shake their hand. Tell them what your name is. Give them your business card. Okay? Whatever the opportunity is, there's going to be a very important, influential person that you're going to end up talking to today or in front of today. Okay? Interacting with somehow. And that's going to be your opportunity. It's really important that you take the opportunity, okay? Open up, speak, communicate, pitch, okay? In your advice section, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Cancer energy. This is, again, show gratitude. For some of you, this is give back today. Balance something out. With Justice and the Six of Pentacles, balance something out. That's your advice. So if you're receiving something today, give a little as well. Or give a little if you want to receive, okay, and you will. Meet in the middle, negotiate, compromise. Seek guidance, seek some sort of expert advice. Mediator, negotiator energy here. Even if that's just your mom or a Cancer in your life, right? Where, okay, I'm going to tell you my side of it. They're going to tell you their side of it. What do you think? And you're going to have to figure out a way to get these people to come together, or to make these people understand that they're saying the same thing, just in different ways, okay? And there's just miscommunication here. It could be language barriers, right? Your advice, again, is to, if you can help today. Whether it's getting involved, giving your opinion on something, giving your advice on something, giving today to receive. And if you're receiving, also give a little. That's your advice to maintain the balance. There's also an energy here of get up and go, be on the move, be active, stay active. Objects in motion, stay in motion today. Again, this energy of take charge, take leadership, pursue something, persevere with something, challenge things if they're not fair. Okay, challenge, speak up. Maybe that's what you need to be talking about here. All right. Cool. But also ask for help, or if people are offering, accept the help, right? Okay. So let's see. Advice for Pisces for today. We have declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. And I read let go of old issues. Okay, so again, for some of you, there's definitely something being closed off. You can move on from that. You can release that. For those of you, this is practical advice, so declutter today. Even if it's your work area, okay, or where you sit and read, or where you sit and look out the window, or your garden that you sit out in, right? Declutter it. Organize the space, because what that's going to do, it's going to make you feel better. It'll make it look better, and it will help you organize your own mind and your own thoughts. That's what that does, okay? And again, going back here, give things away. Donate. Give to charity. If it's things you're not using, you don't need, give it to charity. Maybe you've been thinking about throwing things out and you have quite a lot of things. This is telling you, can you donate it? Because that's just going to be, you give and you'll receive. You receive, you give. Balancing out that flow of abundance of giving and receiving in your life, energetically, but also financially. Or it's asking you, can you sell it? Can you sell it? Right? Okay. Oops, hold on. Social media detox. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Maybe that's what you've been looking at and feeling like that's why you're not good enough. That's why you're not very kind to yourself, because you're looking on social media, comparing yourself to everyone else. Listen, most of what's on social media is fake. Let's just be real, okay? It's not what you think, the High Priestess. So maybe you actually have the opportunity to talk to someone and go, your life is perfect, and going, how do you figure that? Well, your social media, and they just share a little secret with you, the High Priestess. I do that because that's my job now. I started off for fun, but now I have to keep that up. But that's not necessarily my reality, or it's not all the time, right? Someone's letting you in on a little secret with how things look versus what they really are, all right? And yeah, take a break from social media, or take a break from looking at what others are doing and comparing yourself to others, especially if it's making you feel bad about yourself. We have see the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything, including yourself. See the world for all of its aspects. So if you have the opportunity, it ties in with the advice with the Chariot. Go outside, be out in nature, travel, be around people, talk to people, get some actual living done today rather than watching life. Live life, okay? Being on the outside looking in with the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles, that's your challenge, right? Go out there, go out, do the living, give and receive, interact. That's your advice today. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity today to start something, to initiate something that's part of your dream. Dream job, dream home, dream relationship, dream life. But you have to be out and about. It's by interacting with people, mingling, networking, okay, that you're going to get things moving. All right, it's time to release what's holding you back. Declutter, right? If it's stuff, if it's old beliefs, if it's old ways of doing things that are just not working for you, it's time to declutter. Stop looking at what other people are doing and talking down to yourself, okay? Live your own life. Do things your own way. Bring the focus back to you. How do you want to do things? And actually talk to people who are actually doing the thing. They know what they're talking about, okay? Be mindful of who you're listening to and who you're taking information from. Is it someone that's just talking out of their behind, that just knows the theory, but when you look at what they're doing, they're not actually practicing what they're preaching, right? If you're listening to someone talk about manifestation, but they haven't had any sort of positive change in their life, they're saying the same thing over and over again. They never talk about any changes. They never talk about anything that they've actually accomplished with that manifestation practice. Why are you listening to that person, right? I would listen to someone who I can see a growth in, or they show results. This is what I've achieved. This is what I'm preaching. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm portraying. This is what I've achieved. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? Someone starting a business. Who are you listening to? Are you listening to your neighbor who has never started a business in their life and they're just talking theoretically, or what they've seen others do, or what they think is going on, or what they think should be? Or when you're going to be presented with the opportunity to actually sit down and talk to an entrepreneur, are you going to take the opportunity and get it from the horse's mouth, right? Like, get the actual valuable, applicable information. That's what it's about today, okay? So Pisces, I like this new spread. Let me know what you think. I think we got a lot of useful messages here. So let me know what you think. Okay, looking forward to your feedback. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope the messages help you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.